Taneja Aerospace and Aviation Limited. Well, you may or may not have heard this name before, but this hidden gem has given more than 2000% return after the COVID crash. So, is it a good company and can it be considered for investment or trading? Let's find out in this video. Okay, so hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Financial Impulse. My name is Sudeep and in this video I am going to do the analysis of Taneja Aerospace and Aviation Limited. So let me just give you a hint about this company. This company actually manufactures various components for the aviation industries. Okay, so today we are going to do the fundamental as well as the technical analysis, right? So this is the official website and like always I will share this link in the description section. You can go through it and know more about its business. Okay, now let me take you to the fundamental side. So as you can read here, Taneja Aerospace and Aviation Limited is engaged in the business of manufacture of and sales of various parts and components to aviation industries. Okay, so this is the basic idea about this company. I will also share this link in this description section. You can go through it here also. Okay, now let me see what screener has to say about its pros. Okay, so the company is debt free, it has reduced debt. Okay, very good profit growth of 137% CAGR over 5 years. This is impressive. Healthy dividend payout, working capital requirement has reduced. Okay, so these are the basic pros it has mentioned. And also let's see the cons. It is trading at 5.41 times book value. Sales growth has been poor and low return on equity. Okay, so we'll do our own analysis, will not go by this this analysis. Okay, so coming to the current market price, it is 270, okay, 0.90 with a market cap of 675 crores. So this is a small cap company. Okay, and the reserves it has is 96 crore and a debt of very small debt of 0.03 crores. So that is impressive. So obviously this is debt free, which has been mentioned by a screener in the pros section. Okay, and that's why the debt to equity ratio is 0.00, debt to profit ratio is just 0.00. So these are the impressive numbers it has. Okay, now coming to interest coverage ratio, it is 32.96, return on asset 8.98, return on equity 10.31 and return on capital employed 15.36. Current ratio is 3.32, so this is an impressive number. Operating profit margin is 60%. Okay, so this is also an impressive number. Okay, because you can see the other companies operating profit margin has been low in comparison to Taneja Aerospace. Okay, but obviously their business is different, so we should not compare it like that, but still the 60% operating profit margin is very impressive. Okay, now coming to the promoter holding, so it is 51.23. Okay, that is also a very good number. It is more than 50%. That is good. Altman Z score is 10.69. That is also a good number. Let's check the pledging. Pledging is 0.00. So no major red flags at all. Okay, no red flags at all. All these numbers are quite good. Now let's see if this company has been growing year on year or not. So coming to profit loss statement, we'll check the last 3 years performance from 2021, 22, 23. Okay, and trailing 12 months if we need. Okay, the sales was 35 in 2021 March, then it went down to 31, then went up to 32, and the trailing 12 months 34. So sales have been, we can say, flat. It has not increased much. Okay, so that's why in order to know more about it, we'll also check the quarterly results in this time. Okay, now operating profit, it was 15 crore in 2021, went up to 16, then to 19 and 21. So clearly the operating profit has been increasing, and the reason behind that is this, the operating profit margin 42%, 52%, 59, 61. So continuous increase in operating profit margin for the past 4 years, and that's why we are getting to see the increase in earning per share also. From 2.50 it went down for 2.20, but then directly jumped to 4.40 and 4.80. Okay, so clearly this is a growing company. Now let's check the quarterly results. We'll compare the last 3 quarter on quarter. Okay, from September 2022, okay, the sales were 6.59 and 2023 September it is 7.15. There is increase in sales. Nice. Same with operating profit. Okay, from 4.49 to 4.90. Now coming to June. In June 2022 it was 6.17. It went up to 7.57. Increase in sales. Okay. Operating profit went up from 4.02 to 5.51. Again there is increasing operating profit as well. March from 7.73 to 9.93, and also the operating profit has also increased 4.67 to 5.17. Okay, so clearly for the past 3 quarters this company has been showing very good growth in sales, okay, which has not yet been reflected in the profit loss statement because it is annual, okay, but quarter on quarter it has been increasing. So that's a good sign, and it's an early sign of an emerging company. Okay, that's why it is pretty important that we track this company and keep it in our watch list. Now let's go to the shareholding pattern. Okay, so shareholding pattern will keep it simple. So in December 2020, the promoters were holding 51.07. Now they're holding 51.23%. So slight increase. So obviously, when there is increase, definitely there is some good cause behind it. And if we take a look, it was 0.00. Now also it is 0.00. But we can see that in middle here, FIs took positions, increase the stake, but then again they have made it 0. Maybe due to the when the year ends, they reduce the stake or sell it. So that could be a cause. In the next quarter they might increase. So here we are not going to consider that much. Okay. Now this was all about the fundamentals. So I would say that the fundamentals of this company are very good, and also it has been growing for the past 3 quarters, and the fundamentals are strong. No major red flags. It is a debt-free company. So strong fundamentals company, a small cap company, right? And if you are watching the video so far, I request all of you to please hit the like button and subscribe to Financial Impulse. Now let's go to the price action. Okay, so this is Taneja Aerospace and Aviation in weekly time frame, and as you can see from COVID crash, here the low was around 12 rupees. Okay, 12.05, and it went up to a high of 2500%. Currently it is at 2077%. So 2000% return in this how many, more than 2.5 years. Okay, so that's a impressive rally. Okay, now we have to analyze that if this is the right time to make an entry or not, because the stock has gone up from 12 rupees to directly 272 rupees. Okay, 272 to 80 rupees. So you can see that in weekly price action we are getting these swings here. Okay, then a solid base was formed, and from here it took off, okay, and hit this high. Now a small consolidation, but we have to check where this consolidation falls. Is it falling on some major moving average? So I will enable the 30-week simple moving average. Okay, and yes, it is right on that, right on the 30-week simple moving average. I will also enable the 40 weeks exponential moving average, which is the 200 days moving average. And yes, again that is also aligning, and 30 weeks weighted will obviously be slightly above. Okay, right. So this is the weekly analysis, and clearly we are seeing that the price is reacting to these levels. Okay, this moving average, and from here once it touches, you can see this big wick in the candle, and then it is starting to give some big green candles. Okay, now in order to get a better look, we'll have to go to the daily time frame. So I'll switch to daily time frame. Okay, here daily time frame is enabled, and I will enable the 200 days moving average so that we can get a reference. Okay, so you can see as soon as the price came close to this 200 days moving average, you can see the big wicks in the candle and the price was pushed up. Okay, here there is a big candle, then small consolidation candles. Okay, and today on the date of recording 28th November 2023, there is again one green candle. The price went up to a 17% high today. Now it has dropped to 11.39%. So we'll have to see at what percentage it is closing. It could be more, it could be low. Okay, but clearly one thing is pretty clear, that the price is reacting to this 200 days moving average. Okay, and as soon as it came close to it, we are getting to see some buying. Okay, so now let's also check the volume to see if this buying is actually supported by huge volume or not. And there we go. I will hide this 200 days moving average so that we can keep it clean. You can see this big candlestick is being supported by this big volume bar, and again today also this big candlestick is being supported by big volume bar, which is far above this black line, that is the 20 days moving average. So clearly there is interest in this company around this 200 days moving average. And to conclude the price action, it is clearly reacting to 200 days moving average, and if you are watching this stock, you have kept it in your watch list and interested to buy a small cap company which could be a multi-bagger, then definitely this is a stock for you, and definitely this is the price to make an entry. Okay, clearly you can see that After this hitting this level, we are getting to see some rapid buying. Okay, all these green candles. Okay, definitely this is the right time to make an entry, and you should not miss out on this one if you are interested. Okay, and obviously we know that the aviation industry will grow and all these things will happen, and this company, the best part is that it's debt free, so definitely it will have a lot of cash reserves to operate without for getting into debt. There is no burden of debt, so that's why definitely this is one of the small cap companies which we should definitely consider investing and take a little bit of risk. Okay, because in order to get huge return, super performance, okay, we have to take some risk in the small cap and mid cap companies. We cannot stick always to the large cap companies. We will not get that exceptional return, and this is one of the companies which we should consider. And I also few days back I analyzed one of other companies, that is AAA Technologies. Please go and check that out. Okay, you will find it in my playlist, right? So that's all about Taneja Aerospace and Aviation Limited. The fundamentals are good. This is a debt-free company. Company is growing quarter on quarter, year on year, and the price action is clearly telling us that we should definitely make an entry right now, and we should not miss out on this opportunity, right? So that's all about Taneja Aerospace. I hope this video was helpful to you. Please hit the like button and subscribe to Financial Impulse if you have not done already. And don't forget to check the other videos in my playlist, especially the recent ones. You will definitely find some good companies where you could park your money and get some good returns. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll meet you in the next one. Bye, take care.